Okay, hello, assalamu alaikum, guys. So, means today our topic is like structure model, or you can say design of atom. Okay, so okay, I'm not closing the gaps. Leave this. Okay, so many means scientists gave the structure of atom, so what we have or not. So number one on is like Dalton gave us the theory. Okay, there are two, we can say, modern era and the old era. In old era there was Dalton, who gave the theory of like indivisibility. That it's very hard to means write and record. Okay, indivisibility. So who gave this theory, or you can say yes, theory? Dalton gave the theory that the particle, the atom, cannot be gutted, or like that. The atom is a like tiny particle; it cannot be further divided. So, but after some time, there was many scientists, you can say, other scientists. Yeah, like I don't know what are the names, like Rutherford, you can say Goldstein, you can say Faraday. These all scientists means gave the theories that the atom is divisible. There are more particles inside the atom, like electron, proton, neutron, and there are more hundred particles. Okay, so let's talk about the modern era. How can I write this? Modern era. If I talk about like modern era, so number one, so there are four scientists who give the theories about means the structure of atom, but all were failed. They're not the three of them are like scientists, and number four is like our new modern era, you can say. It means it's not completely modern era, this is the old time, but like the Dalton was very old, but this is old, and this is our new modern. Okay, you can say also this. I know it's little bit confusing. Okay, J. Thompson. J. Thompson is like not important. We'll be like discussing this in detail very soon. But okay, let's just means. Okay, so remember one thing: J. Thompson does not give any experiment. No experiment. It was just hypothesis, you can say. Okay, so what was means model name? Its model name was like pudding dish. Okay, model, you can also write if you want. Okay, so this was the model. Like this is a pudding dish, you can say. What is it? It's like a sweet dish, you can say. Okay, let's take example. Okay, leave first example first. Let's make a simple picture. He was saying that means he said in the past that there are electrons, like there is a center something, means where the electrons means sorry, the protons are there, we know. And he said that electrons are all attached with that means electron or protons. Okay, so they are all attached. Okay, like let's take an example of this. Like we are eating chocolate. Chocolate is like proton. When the you can say what the flies are sitting on a chocolate. So flies are what? Electron. They are attracted towards positive, and they are like attached. But this theory was wrong, completely wrong, because he does not prove this theory. On number two, we can say there was Rutherford. Rutherford is important. Okay, Rutherford. So, okay, he gave the experiment. He tried but he failed. Okay, he tried but he failed. Experimental, or you can say experiment. Okay, what was his name? Of means like theory, or you can say coiling, coiling motion, or a spiral motion. Spiral motion. Okay, you guys will be saying like why we are using their spiral motion. Okay, spiral or coiling motion. So listen carefully. Okay, he said that there is something means here is like positive side. Okay, after that the electrons are revolving around this, the electrons are revolving around it, but they are like revolving and losing their energy and falling into the proton, and the atom is destroyed, atom is vanished. Okay, he means he give the theory why we are using their coiling, like it's like a coil, you can see. Okay, spiral motion, you can say spiral means circular motion, or like you can say planetary motion, but planetary is not a suitable word for this, because of like planets are just revolving around the sun, not means falling inside the sun. Okay, but the electron is falling inside the sun. Who gave this theory? Rutherford. Okay, this is explained. I'll explain this properly, Rutherford, because it's important in the next means video. Number three. Just we are now giving. I'm just giving example. Oh, sorry, not example. I'm just means clearing the concept basic. Okay, so let's just Bohr's theory. Number three, Bohr's theory. Okay. What was means the theory name or theory called? Circular motion. Circular motion. Okay, it's known as circular motion. The number two, you can say, is like planetary motion. Previously I've discussed this thing, planetary motion. Why planetary motion? I'm explaining this. Okay, here's like protons in the center, so here is complete he said that electrons are completely revolving around the nucleus, like a planets around the sun. So that's why it's called the planetary motion or circular motion. They are carrying circular motion or like that. Okay, this he called this as orbit, because where planets are revolving, that orb means that place is known as orbit. But uh, Heisenberg, okay, Heisenberg, like his name is also sounding like bug or error, so that's why he came and means he said to the Bohr that give us proof that it's the structure of atom, proof by experiment. Okay, Heisenberg objection. For said objection, what he said, objection to proof. He was also correct on in his view that you should give us the means proof that how you are saying that nuclear, oh sorry, proton are in the center and like electrons revolving. Give us the proof, simple. Okay, so Rutherford tried, like he had taken a like any particle, it's like positive. After that he gave low light, low light to that atom, but nothing happened, means we are unable to see anything inside the atom. And also after that he give high photonic. Okay, you can use means photonic word here. We know photon. What is photon? Energy packets. Okay, high, HIGH, high photonic light. Okay, but he was unable to prove because nothing happened and nothing was visible by this. Not unable to prove. So this motion was like proved wrong. Okay, so let's move on to the next. Okay, so this is new, means this is like modern, you can say. Number 4 is like quantum mechanical atomic model. Okay, this is a means modern, you can say, view of this model. Now this theory, or you can say anything. Okay, you can say anything, it's your tongue, you can say anything. So what we call this spinning motion. Why we are using spinning, I am telling. After this lecture you will be like shocked what is happening. When I also means listen this first time, I was also shocked. Like it will change your complete concepts of like you have studied the 9 metric. It will completely change your. Okay, so listen carefully. What he have said. Just he said like there are protons, or you can say now nucleus because it's a modern. So nucleus is discovered. Okay, who discovered the nucleus? Rutherford. Okay, Rutherford discovered the nucleus. So you know what does he said? 1 minute, let me make a portion. Okay, it's like y-axis, it's x-axis negative, this negative y, and this is like you can say negative x, negative y. Okay, you can say this. After that he told us that the electrons are not revolving around the nucleus. These are like on their places and revolving like this is electron and it's revolving on itself, like earth is rotating, you can say. So because of that he uses spinning motion, means electrons are not revolving around the nucleus, they are just on their place and like revolving around themselves, their center. Are you shocked? Are you guys shocked? I was really shocked when I listened this first time, because in 9 metric we have studied like the electrons are revolving around the nucleus. I was also confused, like if any atom is having 100 of electrons, so how they are revolving? Like in the first shell you have eight electrons, so how 8 electrons can like revolve on one? They will not collide. Okay, so now let me clear that why have I make this. Okay, so it is like positive y. Okay, positive y, negative y, positive x and negative x. Okay, so when how we get in anti-clockwise, we will always get anti-clockwise will be getting positive. Okay, so in the positive side, like if the electron is at here, so it will be like rotating like this, in this position, anti-clockwise. Okay, also there it will be like rotating electron this position. In this x is negative, like in z axis you can say it will be like rotating in clockwise, because clockwise is negative direction. Same here like we are getting positive. Okay, so it will be like rotating like this. like this. Okay, so what was the main point of this like quantum mechanics, that electrons are just spinning on their places, they are not revolving around any nucleus. Okay, so we'll be clearing this topic further into the next lectures. So that's for it for today. We'll be like meeting next video. For now, Allah Hafiz.